Pricing your woodworking projects incorrectly will end your business before it starts. A lot of us fall in the trap of using labor rate times hours plus materials to determine the price of our product. But today I want to show you why that type of thinking is holding you back from making more sales. The harsh truth is the market doesn't care how long it takes you to build something, whether it's 50 hours or 5 hours. They also don't care how hard it was. The customer only sees the finished product, and they only care about what problem it solves for them. Now, all this to be said, that doesn't mean ignore your costs, but it means that you should be pricing your product based on the value of the product that the market determines. If you find a product that you want to build and sell, you need to determine how much the market will pay for that, and then decide, can I make this for less than what the market's willing to pay, including your materials and your time? And if you can't find efficiency gains to build it quicker, then you need to just move on to another product. That product's not worth your time to sell. If you guys are finding this valuable, please like, leave a comment, and subscribe to follow along for future episodes of Shop Talk. I come from a manufacturing background, and I've been around the continuous improvement mentality my whole life, and it fits perfectly here. When I first started building the planter boxes, it was very slim margins, and it just took me too long to build, so I wasn't profiting a lot per hour. But as I was working through how these things are assembled, I found efficiency gains and to build them quicker and to save time. I started noticing simple things like cutting standard length pieces on the miter saw taking too long to use the tape measure to measure out the piece, mark it, cut it, measure out the same length, mark it, cut it. So I threw together a simple stop block so I can make quick, repeatable cuts and then build the product faster. Once I started doing that, I saw a big improvement in the speed of building these planter boxes, and I didn't change my pricing any, and I started making more money. It's a lot easier to improve how you're building something in your processes than it is to ask your customer to pay more. Another solution I found to gain more efficiency was to start batching my planter boxes. So instead of setting up the stop block for a 14-inch piece, a 12 3/4-inch piece, and then a 10-inch piece, each time I did a box, I cut a bunch of them to do multiple boxes at once. So it meant less setup time for my miter saw jig. Solving these simple problems with these simple solutions improved my profit margins and improved my lead times. This is where you can gain a huge advantage in your woodworking business. So price your products based on the problem they solve. Some people will go out and spend $100 on a huge planter box. They're not looking to pay you based on your hourly rate. They're looking to pay you based on the product. This is also why I truly believe in designing a product, practice building it, make your jigs, and then sell it. Don't live off of custom order work, because you'll run into all these efficiency losses and have to set up tools and jigs for a specific one-off product. As always, thanks for watching. Please drop a comment below. Let me know what stage of business that you're in, where you're at, or any other questions that you have. We'll see you in the next one.